Hornets and Heat. Only game in the East tonight. Nick Batum back in there for Charlotte. He would come off the bench in this one.
And you know what, Ernie, that was really cool of him because I was surprised, and they said he wanted to come off the bench.
Hassan Whiteside inside. They're up 8. But then Kemba Walker pulls up, part of a 14-0 run for Buzz City.
Charlotte played with a lot of confidence.
Stop the ball, stop, nope.
Jeremy Lin.
Tell you what, their guards feel like they can get anywhere they want to against Miami guards. You can just tell they playing with so much confidence, it's unbelievable.
Heat in transition. D-Wade.
Good move, boy.
Finger roll.
And then D-Wade has still got this.
Oh, that's a young D-Wade right there, flash. That's that 2006 D-Wade. Thank you.
Part of a 10-1 run. They're down 43-40. It was 49-47 at the half, and then Miami led by 5 after 3.
Great block. But you still, you know, they just show you they can get any shot they want anytime.
Oh,
they just
bruh.
feel it.
That's his nickname, Kenny, bruh.
Bruh.
Yeah, Baby Ray Allen.
Ray Allen.
Gotcha.
B-R-A, dummy.
Bruh.
78-77 game.
Ooh,
And Nick Batum, who had no field goals through 3. Luol Deng, the corner 3. So Miami up a deuce. Then it's a 1-point game for the Heat, and D-Wade bottoms that out. They're up by 3.
They just couldn't get a stop at the other end.
Jeremy Lin, toe on the line, 88-87.
Just couldn't get a stop, Ernie.
You thought that might be the difference in the game.
What was that?
That was a turnover.
Courtney Lee, boy, he got reported.
And Courtney
Oh,
Lee
my goodness.
misses the layup.
You got to dunk that.
And people say, hey, I thought there was goaltending. I don't think D-Wade touched
No,
it.
it did not.
Didn't touch it.
But then he comes back
you
as he
gotta
got
get
the rebound. And then maybe sometimes, don't shoot it, don't shoot. Oh, yes, it goes. Shoot it.
He was feeling it.
90-88. What's Miami going to do?
I cannot believe this situation right here. These guys were passing the ball.
Dragic has it blocked.
that's
So
a foul.
does
That's not a
D-Wade.
foul.
Can't come across the lane and claim you went straight up. Look where he come from. Thank you, that's a foul.
He went straight up.
Did not, he came from across the lane. Chuck, don't even try it. Don't you even try it. He came from across the lane. Do what? What you gonna do?
Not a foul.
Now, Charlotte to inbound, and this ball gets tipped.
You can't pass that ball in that
And there's
situation.
D-Wade with a foot out of bounds
Yeah,
when
but
he touched the
You can't
ball.
throw that ball in that situation right there. That's too close in proximity. You can't do that. That ball's got to go away.
So Hornets to inbound again, and there's contact here, but it's two members of the Heat who collide, and Zeller says, we win. And the Hornets, who dropped the first 2 games in Miami, have won the next 3. 90-88 is the final, so they'll get a chance to go back to Charlotte and close this out when they play on Friday up there at Time Warner Cable Arena. Marvin Williams had 17. Kemba Walker just 4 for 18 for his 14 points, but they win the game. They do hit 12 from beyond the arc for a playoff franchise record. So was it a foul? Was it not a foul? Here's D-Wade.
Well, no, I haven't looked at it. It's pointless now. There's no reason for me to look at it. It ain't gonna change anything. I thought I did, but it wasn't called.
Did you have a chance to look at?
No, I didn't. I
design?
don't need to. He got fouled. Look, it never is decided by those plays, but from my vantage point, Dwayne certainly looked like he got fouled on the offensive rebound. Right now for us, yes, it hurts losing at home, but welcome to the playoffs. The playoffs just started now.
Being frustrated going to Game 6 does you no good. But tonight, yeah, I mean, my wife got to deal with me tonight. Yeah, no one else. I'm gonna be pissed off all night until I go to sleep.
Coors Light, cold hard facts. I guess that was one of the cold hard facts from D-Wade, and here's
Gabrielle should get a
more.
hotel rooms. She's going to be pissed off all night.
Remember, Charlotte, 4th in the league in three-pointers made this year, and only hit 16 of them in the first 4 games. They go for 12 in Game 5. And here is D's wife. If players, coaches, owners get fined for complaints about poor officiating, makes sense that poor officiating equals fines for the refs. I mean,
Well, they actually do.
Yeah, they are.
Actually,
I mean,
they do
they are
get
monitored
fined.
all the
They're
time.
monitored all the time. But I don't know if that was honestly, I don't know if that was a foul.
It's a foul, man. You can't come across
when
the
I
lane.
saw it from the baseline angle.
Listen,
it
he
looked
came
like
from
he
across
did
the
not
lane.
First of all, it wasn't a foul because they didn't
It
call
wasn't
it.
a foul. You're
Uh,
right. He
but-
didn't call
but
it,
you
but
know
he
what?
came from across the lane.
But if you look at, Hal just told me, their guards, they can't stop their guards from penetrating. Hal just told me, interesting, they've shot 60 free throws. They shot 59, so I'm going to round it up to 60. That's a lot of free throws for guys to get in a 5-game series. I mean, they cannot. Jeremy Lin gets by them anytime he wants to. Kemba Walker, even though he didn't shoot a good percentage tonight, he gets a good shot every single time. Unless they found a way to control those guards, Miami's in trouble.
Yeah, I thought the key to the game was Jeremy in the sense that his ability to pass out of the penetration and allow other guys to get going and get opportunities to score. I thought that was big throughout the game. Dwayne Wade, played a great game in terms of he kept his team in it. But this is I would not be surprised if we sitting here watching Game 7 because these teams are that evenly matched. There is no clear advantage that is overriding. Yes, the advantage is the guard penetration, but then there's some advantages that Whiteside and Dwayne Wade have that are probably similar if they're having great nights.
Yeah, I mean, it was, especially Game 4, very tight up there in Charlotte, where they'll play Game 6 on Friday. But Courtney Lee, you talk about all those guys. You talk about Al Jefferson, you talk about Lynn and Walker, but Courtney Lee, how good does that pickup look now by the Charlotte Hornets to add him? And he's been huge in the last 2 games in moments.
I was getting ready to say you guys make interesting points, but if Miami would have retrieved the rebound that Courtney Lee retrieved and then kicked it back out and then got it back and hit the 3, I think we'd be having a different conversation. I think they possibly win that game. They just got out-hustled, and, they shot the ball awful first half. We still need more out of Whiteside, and the last play was a foul, but like you said, no use complaining about it now. The guards are killing them, like Chuck said. They have to find a way to shut those guards down, but also go back at them. Jeremy Lin's just playing offense out there, so whoever's guarding him has to have the ability to go back at him, make him play some defense too.
One guy we haven't mentioned who played fantastic tonight was Marvin Williams.
Yeah, after a really bad start to this series.
But we haven't mentioned him. But he was. Batum hit a couple of big threes, but Marvin Williams played fantastic tonight.
17 points on 7 of 10 shooting.